Howdy there, folks. This is Lapidary Dave, and right now I'm removing all the stones from my little Chicago Electric Harbor Freight tumbler. They've been grinding in 220 for about just under 48 hours, about 43, 44 hours. And before that, they were tumbling in 80 for about 78 hours. So just over 5 days altogether. If you see here, all the scratches are gone, and it's just an orange peel finish. This is looks like chrysocolla, so it's a pretty bad example. Here's a piece of jasper. This is a harder stone. And if you see, all of the scratches are gone, just some orange peeling and some natural fissuring and such. That's fine. The goal was, after this 220, to put it in 600 grit for another day, and then 1000 for another 24 hours after the 600. But I don't have those grits. After the 1000, I was going to finish a piece by hand and chat about how much labor these really saved me. But instead, I will just finish a piece from 220. It's just 2 extra wheels. And just grinding these to 220 is really, really such a time saver. The hardest scratches for me to remove are the scratches that get removed from 220. And then when those new scratches are there, the second hardest is for me to remove those 220 scratches to 280 or to 220 using silicon carbide. So being able to just go straight to 280 diamond or to 220 silicon carbide is such a blessing and such a time saver. I really enjoy shaping these pendants out and just putting them in the tumbler, grabbing them 4 or 5 days later and working them. Anyway, I'm going to be removing all these stones. Okay, folks, everything's removed from the tumblers. I put all the stones in a container of water because it really helps to separate the silicon carbide that's stuck on the gemstones. The silicon carbide is heavy and just sinks to the bottom. I can shake the gemstones loose from here and then put them into a basket or a strainer and really clean them off. Everything's going to get a cleaning, these tumblers, these stones, this container, this table. And then I'm going to show them off, pick a few, and finish them off. See you there. Alright, folks, I'm back with my newly tumbled, freshly washed gemstones. Everything in here is going to become a pendant. Off camera, I grinded one from the 280 wheel to make sure that I can do that. Straight from 280 to 600 to 1200 to 3000, skipping the 2 hard wheels. And this piece of coral came out fantastically. Put another little piece of coral up here. Amazing. So even though I didn't get to go to 1000 and just take these straight to the 1200 and 3000 wheel, I did skip the 2 most labor-intensive wheels, the hard wheels. So now, to show you how fast I can get all these done, I'm going to work these 3 stones. This piece of bloodstone was a failed attempt of an episode. It was just a little too tough and was having trouble going from the 220 hard wheel to the 280 soft. So now it should just lick onto the 280 real easy, 600, 12, 3000. This piece of lapis is for my friend Charlotte, a drum maker, a fantastic friend, and a 5-star artist. And this is the sweetheart of the bundle, the clock agate. The agate that was once a big clock. Someone polished the slab. This is actually the hole that they drilled to put the clock stuff through the hands of the clock and whatnot. And now it is an amazing pendant, ready to be finished. So just by grinding these in the tumbler, it definitely sped things up about 3 times. Yesterday I grinded this in just over 3 times as fast as I normally would. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the studio, polish these up. Oh yeah. Alright folks, I'm here at the old Easy Cab with my 3 gemstones here. Since they're tumbled to about 220, I can start using my 280 soft diamond wheel and just move right on down. Alright, I'm not going to stop between grits, I'm just going to go knock them out. Okay folks, that was awesome and fast. These 3 pendants got done in no time. Gonna clean them up, take them inside. Alright folks, I'm here with my tumbled stones and my freshly polished tumbled stones. All 3 of these stones took less than 10 minutes each, including the 2 that I drilled off camera. Using my water swivel. These 2 are polished to 3000, and this one's polished to 1200. I prefer this finish for this stone. Anyway, folks, I didn't quite get to do what I wanted, which would have been tumbling all of these stones to 1000 grit, and then polishing them all on 1 or 2 wheels. But I saved myself a lot of work nonetheless, and I hope I save someone out there a lot of work one day. Also, if you don't have a sophisticated lapidary grinder and you just have heavy wheels, you could do this. From here, I could easily polish stones such as this lapis or this rose quartz, using a buffer with some Zam or some Fabulous or diamond paste, and get the stone to look more like this, even when not wet. And not as dry as something like this. These would buff fantastically. Anyway, this is Lapidary Dave. This will be a good project for me over the winter to polish and drill and get everything ready. A lot of these will be given away as part of my promotion. Anyway, folks, this is Lapidary Dave, rambling on. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I helped somebody, somewhere, sometime. See you next time, folks.